Before the world knew his name, before Wakanda stood tall, Chadwick Boseman was first shaped by a home rooted in strength, humility, and love. Great men don't rise alone, and behind his quiet greatness was a family that taught him who he was long before fame tried to tell him who to be. His parents, builders of character. Chadwick Boseman was born to Leroy Boseman Sr and Carolyn Boseman, two people who never chased the spotlight, but built the foundation for someone who would one day stand in it. His father, Leroy Boseman Sr, worked in a factory and ran an upholstery business. He was a man of labor, patience, and discipline, proof that dignity lives in hard work. From him, Chadwick learned endurance and humility. His mother, Carolyn Boseman, was a nurse. A healer by profession and a nurturer by nature, she taught him compassion, empathy, and quiet strength. If Chadwick carried gentleness in his power, it was because his mother showed him that caring is its own kind of courage. Together, his parents raised him with strong values, faith, and respect. No shortcuts, no excuses, just integrity. His siblings. The private circle. Chadwick Boseman was not an only child. He had siblings, though he kept this part of his life beautifully private. Unlike the characters he portrayed on screen, his real-life family never lived in public view. What is known as this? His siblings shared in the same upbringing of discipline, support, and grounding. They were part of the circle that knew Chadwick not as a global icon, but as a son, a brother, a human being. Sometimes the strongest bonds are the ones that don't need an audience. A family that kept him grounded. Even at the height of global fame, Boseman stayed rooted. He didn't lose himself to Hollywood, because his family had already taught him who he was. They didn't raise a star. They raised a man of purpose. And when the world mourned him, it was clear, his greatness wasn't accidental. It was cultivated, nurtured, and loved into existence. Before he was a king on screen, he was a son at home, a brother in trust, and a legacy in the making.